Welcome to episode 3 of our academic transformation series. Think of this as your masterclass in turning your research from an indie art film into a summer blockbuster, without losing its Oscar-worthy substance. In our previous episodes, we built your digital stadium and assembled your dream team. Today, we're learning how to broadcast your game on every channel while keeping the playbook intact. The origin story. From hidden gem to box office hit. Let me start with a story that hits harder than a touchdown in overtime. Dr. Elena Martinez, a quantum physicist at MIT, had just published groundbreaking research on quantum entanglement. Her paper was brilliant, like a perfectly executed triple play in baseball, but it was so technical it was like hosting the World Series in a private backyard. Then she did something as game-changing as the forward pass in football. Using the principles I'm about to share with you, she transformed her research into what Yale's Digital Humanities Lab calls a content cascade. The result? Her work didn't just reach other quantum physicists, it became the academic equivalent of a Netflix series that critics love and audiences can't stop binge-watching. The power play. Understanding content transformation. The secret wasn't in dumbing down her research, it was in what Stanford's Human AI Institute calls strategic content transformation. Think of it like broadcasting a baseball game. You need different commentary for die-hard fans who track every statistic, casual viewers who want to follow the action, and newcomers who need to understand the basic rules. According to their latest findings, research that's strategically transformed for different audiences gets cited 3.7 times more often than traditionally presented research that's like turning a local game into a national broadcast. But here's where it gets as exciting as a buzzer beater in Game 7. MSU's Digital Scholarship Lab found that transformed content leads to 4.2 times more meaningful research collaborations. That's like turning your solo performance into a stadium tour with an all-star lineup. The PRISM Playbook. Your multi-platform game plan. Think of your research like the Super Bowl. It's not just about the game itself, but how you present it to different audiences. We call this the PRISM method, Purposeful Research Information Storytelling Matrix. This isn't about simplifying your research, it's about making it as accessible as ESPN's multi-channel coverage of a major sporting event. 1. Audience mapping. Know your fans. Just like how the NFL creates different content for hardcore fans, fantasy football players, and casual viewers, MIT's research has identified 5 key audience types. Specialist peers, your pro-level analysts, looking for the deep stats and advanced metrics, need detailed methodology and theoretical frameworks, want to understand your playbook inside and out. Adjacent fields, cross-sport enthusiasts, seeking connections to their own research, want to understand how your plays could work in their game, looking for collaborative opportunities. Practical implementers, the coaches, focus on real-world applications. Need clear, actionable insights, want to translate theory into practice. Policy influencers, league commissioners, interested in big-picture implications, need evidence-based recommendations, want to understand broader impact. Public stakeholders, the general audience, seeking relevance to daily life, need accessible explanations, want to understand why it matters. 2. Content architecture. Building your entertainment empire. Drive. Sarah Chen, a climate scientist, took her research and turned it into the academic equivalent of Disney's Marvel Universe. Different stories for different audiences, but all connected to the same core universe. Here's how she built her content franchise. The Director's Cut. For researchers, full methodological details, comprehensive data analysis, theoretical implications. The Spin-off series. For practitioners, application-focused insights, implementation guidelines, practical case studies. The Executive Summary. For policymakers, key findings and implications, evidence-based recommendations, impact assessments. The Public Release. For general audience, real-world relevance, engaging narratives, clear takeaways. 3. Narrative architecture. Your storytelling playbook. Think of this like turning game footage into compelling sports documentaries. Yale researchers found that papers using strategic narrative elements get cited 2.8 times more often. That's like turning Monday Night Football into The Last Dance. Here's how to craft your story. The setup. Research context. Frame the problem like the opening of a sports documentary. Set the stakes high but clear. Create anticipation for the solution. The investigation. Methodology. Present your process like a training montage. Show the rigor without losing momentum. Build tension through challenges. Overcome the discovery. Results. Deliver findings like game-changing plays. Build to key revelations. Create memorable moments. The impact. Discussion. Connect to bigger themes like post-game analysis. Show implications across different fields. Leave viewers wanting more. 4. Visual translation. Your highlight reel. MSU's research shows that well-designed visuals increase comprehension by 400%. That's like the difference between reading a box score and watching the game's best plays. Here's how to create your visual strategy. For researchers, the stats package, detailed technical visualizations, complete statistical notation, comprehensive data representation. For practitioners, the playbook, application-focused diagrams, clear process flows, practical metrics. For policymakers, the season report, impact visualizations, trend indicators, clear decision points. For public, the highlights, relatable infographics, clear visual storytelling, engaging examples. 5. Platform optimization. Playing on every field. Just like how the NFL creates different content for television, social media, and streaming platforms, your research needs platform-specific versions. Academic journals, the championship game. Full methodological rigor, comprehensive analysis, complete references, professional networks, post-game analysis, field-specific insights, application-focused collaboration opportunities, research blogs, sports commentary, accessible explanations, real-world connections, engaging discussions, social media, viral highlights. Key takeaways, visual insights, shareable moments. Your 30-day training camp. Week 1. Audience mapping, preseason, day 1-2. Scout your audience segments, identify key stakeholder groups, analyze their information needs, map their platform preferences. Day 3-4. Analyze their viewing preferences, study consumption patterns, identify preferred formats, note engagement triggers. Day 5. Map their favorite channels, document platform preferences, analyze timing patterns, note interaction styles. Day 6-7. Create fan profiles. Develop audience personas, map information journeys, plan engagement strategies. Week 2. Content architecture, training camp. Day 8-9. Design your playbook, structure core messages, develop key narratives, plan content hierarchy. Day 10-11. Develop your game plans, create audience-specific frameworks, plan content adaptations, design delivery strategies. Day 12-13. Create your content lineups, develop content outlines, plan visual elements, structure narratives. Day 14. Review and adjust test content samples. Gather feedback, refine approach. Week 3. Visual and platform strategy, regular season. Day 15-16. Create your highlight packages, design core visuals, develop platform versions, create templates. Day 17-18. Develop your broadcast strategy, plan platform rollout, create posting schedules, design engagement tactics. Day 19-20. Test your first shows, launch pilot content, monitor response, gather feedback. Day 21. Gather ratings and adjust, analyze engagement, collect responses, refine strategy. Week 4. Implementation, playoffs. Day 22-23. Launch your content network rollout, full strategy, monitor performance, engage with audience. Day 24-25. Track your stats, measure engagement, monitor impact, document responses. Day 26-27. Make playoff adjustments, refine approach, optimize content, enhance engagement. Day 28-30. Plan next season, review performance, plan improvements, set new goals, success stories from the academic big leagues. Drive. Lisa Park's journey, from rookie to all-star. Started as an unknown in environmental science, focusing purely on technical papers. Implemented PRISM method step by step. Created audience-specific content versions, developed visual communication strategy, built platform-specific presence. Result. Research cited in policy, industry adoption, public awareness. Drive. James Wong's championship run neural research initially reached only specialists. After PRISM implementation, expanded to multiple audience segments, created visual learning tools, developed platform-specific content. Result. Cross-field collaborations, industry partnerships, public impact, building your legacy. The long game. This isn't about creating one viral moment, it's about building a Hall of Fame career. Stanford's research shows that academics who master these strategies don't just get more citations, they become the ESPN of their field. the go-to source for expert commentary and analysis. Think of it like building a sports dynasty: consistent high-quality content, regular season, strategic audience engagement, playoff performance, continuous innovation, championship mindset, impact measurement, stats that matter, addressing the critics. Maintaining academic integrity. Some worry that this approach might compromise academic rigor, like thinking showmanship ruins the sport. But remember, quality research is your star player, strategic communication is your coaching strategy, audience engagement is your fan development, impact measurement is your performance analysis, the final play. Your call to action. Your research deserves more than a spot in the academic minor leagues. Using the PRISM method, you can turn it into a multi-platform franchise while maintaining the integrity that got you into the game in the first place. Remember, every great story needs a great storyteller, every game needs multiple camera angles, every championship team needs a strong fanbase, every breakthrough deserves its spotlight. Join me next time as we explore how to measure your impact across different platforms, like tracking both fantasy football stats and real game performance. We'll look at specific techniques for expanding your influence while keeping your academic batting average perfect. Until then, keep pushing the boundaries of knowledge, and remember, in academia, like in sports entertainment, it's not just about having the best game, it's about making sure everyone can appreciate the play. Your research is ready for prime time. Let's give it the spotlight it deserves.